Hare Krishna. Today we continuing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 9, answers by citing the Lord's origin. We try to understand Shlok Kramanka 41 and 42. In this shloka, Narada, the ideal disciple and the true spirit of bhakti. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om
Namo
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswati Vyasam Tata Jayam Udire Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishtiki Tam Naradaha Priyatamaha रिक्त आदानम अनुव्रत शुश्रूषमाण शिलेन प्रश्रयेण दमेन च मायां विविदिशन् विष्णोः माया ईशस्य महामुनिः महाभागवतः राजन् पितरं पर्यतोषयत् तं नारदः प्रियतमः रिक्त आदानम् अनुव्रतः शुश्रूषमाण शिलेन प्रश्रयेण दमेन च मायां विषीदीशं विष्णोः माया ईशस्य महामुनिः महाभागवतः राजन् पितरं पर्यतोषयत् तं नारद प्रियतमः रिक्तदानम् अनुवृतः शुश्रूषमाण शिलेन प्रश्रयेण दमेन च मायां विविदिशन् विष्णोः माया ईशस्य महामुनिः महाभागवतः राजन् पितरं पर्यतोषयत् हरे
मायां विविदिशन् विष्णुः माया ईशस्य महामुनिः महाभागवतः राजन् पितरं पर्यतोषयत्.
Translation and purport by the Srila Prabhupada, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Narad, the most dear of the inheritor sons of Brahma, always read to serve his father, strictly follows the instructions of his father by his mannerly behavior, meekness and sense control. Narad very much pleased his father and desired to know all about the energies of Vishnu, the master of all energies. For Narada was the greatest of all sages and greatest of all devotees, O King. Purport by the Srila Prabhupada. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Lord Brahma, being the creator of all living beings in the universe, is originally the father of several well-known sons like Daksha, the Chatussanas, and Narad. In three departments of human knowledge disseminated by the Vedas, namely fruitive work, karma-kāṇḍa, transcendental knowledge, jñāna-kāṇḍa, and devotional service, upāsanā-kāṇḍa. Devarshi Narad inherited from his father Brahma devotional service, whereas Daksha inherited from his father fruitive work, and Sanaka, Sanātana, etc. inherited from their father information about jñāna-kāṇḍa or transcendental knowledge. But out of them all, Narad is described here as the most beloved son of Brahma because of good behavior, obedience, meekness, and readiness to render service unto the Father. And Narada is famous as the greatest of all sages because of his being the greatest of all devotees. Narada is the spiritual master of many famous devotees of the Lord. He is the spiritual master of Prahlad, Dhruva, and Vyas, down to the forest animal hunter Kirat. His only business is to turn everyone to the transcendental loving service of the Lord. Therefore, all these features of Narada make him the dearmost son of his father. And all this is due to Narada's being a first class devotee of the Lord. The devotees are always anxious to know more and more about the Supreme Lord, the master of all energies, as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita 10.9. Matchitta matagata pranaha bodhayanta parasparam kathayantam kathayanta cha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. The Supreme Lord is unlimited and his energies are also unlimited. No one can know them completely. Brahmaji being the greatest being the Lord must know more than anyone within this universe. Although such knowledge may not be complete, thus it is the duty of everyone to ask about the unlimited Lord from the spiritual master and the disciplic succession of Brahma, who is descent from Narada to West, from West to Shukdev, and so on. Om Gyananandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Ena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanyam Nabhishtam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Dadati Swapadantika Vande Om Sri Guru Sri Padakamanam Sri Gurun Vaishnavancha Sri Rupam Sadhana Raghunathāṇvitam tam sajivam sadvaitam savadhutam parijana saitam Krishna chaitanya devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Gagana Lalita Sri Vishakāṇvitancha Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminite Namine Namaste Saraswate Gurvani Pracharine Pancha Kalpatarubecha Supa Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Sri Advaita Radha Sri Vasadi Gaurama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Today we continue Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 2nd chapter 9 answers by citing the Lord's version, and we try to understand Shlok Kramanka 41 and 42. In this shloka, Narada, the dearmost of the initiator, Narada is the most beloved son of the Brahma. He always ready to giving the service, rendering the service to his father. And so he follows strictly the instruction of his father by his mannerly behavior. They giving three characteristics of the Narada: behavior, meekness, and sense control. And in 42 shloka, they said about that when they're giving such a devotional service to his father and desire to know all about the energies of Vishnu, master of all energies, they are describing about the Brahma, being the creator of all living entities in the universe, is only originally. Here they also confirm Prabhupada in their purport that Bhagavad Gita's chapter 10 and Shlok Kramanka 9 describe about this, that the devotees are always anxious to know more and more about the Supreme Lord. Matchitta matakata prana bodhayanta parasparam kathayanta cha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Like they describe, and they giving which knowledge they received, they giving so many disciples like Dhruva, Prahlad, Vyas, and after that Vyas they are giving his son Shukdev Goswami and so on. Like Prabhuji will tell us in nicely. Hare Krishna Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. So today morning itself we were discussing this very important shloka from Bhagavad Gita, where it is mentioned by Shri Krishna, Evam parampara praptam imam rajarashaya viduhu sakalena iha bahata yogena ashtahat parantapah. So what Krishna was trying to say basically is that the supreme science was thus received through the chain of disciplic succession, and the saintly kings understood it in that way. But in course of time, the succession was broken, and therefore the science as it is appears to be lost. So in the purport, Prabhupada explains us the importance of understanding the spiritual science through the official Guru Parampara system, the disciplic succession system. And the very second disciple of this system is Naradji. You know, Brahmaji is the first disciple and Naradji is the second disciple. So what today's two shlokas are trying to highlight is how Naradji is the ideal disciple and what is the true spirit of bhakti. So these two profound verses of Bhagavatam, we are witnessing a beautiful exchange between Brahmaji, who is the first created being, and his beloved son, Devarishi Narad. So through this interaction, the Bhagavatam teaches us the essence of discipleship, humility, and bhakti-yoga, the pure devotional service. So while Brahma is the creator of all living beings in the universe, he is not proud of his power. Rather, he glorifies his dear son Narad, who, by his exemplary conduct, became the most beloved of all his sons. Now, why Narada is the most beloved son of Brahma? The Brahma, let us understand the different sons of Brahmas. Daksha is the son of Brahma. The Chatush Kumar, the four Kumāras are the son of Brahma, and Narada also. And each inherited a unique aspect of Vedic knowledge. Like Daksha, he represented karma-kāṇḍa, ritualistic fruitive work. Sanaka, Sanatana, Sanandana and Sanatkumāra, the fourth Kumāras, they represent the jñāna-kāṇḍa, the transcendental knowledge. And Naradji, however, inherited upāsanā-kāṇḍa, the pure devotional service to the Supreme Lord. And because of his good behavior, his humility, his sense control, and his eagerness to serve, Narada became the dearmost son of Brahma. So true greatness, Bhagavatam is trying to explain, is not measured by knowledge or austerity, but by the depth of one's devotion and our willingness to serve. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So the qualities that make a disciple dear to the Guru are demonstrated here. Brahma's affection for Narada was not sentimental. Oh, he's my son, he's so good. No, that sentiment was not the reason. The affection was spiritual. A guru considers a disciple truly dear when three qualities shine in him. So, which are those three qualities? Shad Achar, Vinay, and Indriya Nigraha. Now, Shad Achar means he has to have good behavior. Even in adversity, a true disciple maintains dignity and faith. He never resorts to low class behavior because he trusts that Krishna will protect him. Look at Nityananda Prabhu. Jagai Madhai were beating him, about to kill him, but he still did not retort. He had full faith. Look at Prabhupada ji. He was traveling overseas in a goods ship. He suffered heart attack. But still he did not resort, oh, please stop, send me back. No, he continued his mission because he trusted Krishna will protect me. This is Sadachar. That we maintain dignity and we maintain faith. Second is Vinay, meekness. We can also call it humility. Now, true humility does not mean weakness, but the strength to remain submissive before God and Guru. So even if the Guru is angry, we submissively listen, understand our drawbacks, and try to overcome. We remain completely surrendered to God, irrespective of the greatest of greed which can assist us. Even if someone is ready to give all of the wealth, still we don't take it. We need complete surrenderance to Krishna. So humility is not weakness. It is ability to remain submissive. And then Indriya Nigraha, sense control. A devotee uses his senses not for pleasure, but for service. Like Srila Rupa Goswami defines Anukullena Krishnanushilanam. So pure devotion means engaging everything favorably for Krishna's pleasure. So these qualities, they make one not just a student of philosophy, but a living example of bhakti. And Narada had imbibed all those qualities. And because of that, he became the spiritual master of the universe. So Narad Muni is really a spiritual master of many of the greatest devotees. Prahlad Maharaj, Narad Muni. Dhruva Maharaj, Narad Muni. Vyasdevji, Narad Muni. Mrugari, Narad Muni. Valmiki, Narad Muni. So, the only mission of Narad Muni ji is to awaken bhakti in the hearts of all souls. And he never discriminates between rich people, poor people, sinner, saint. No. Whoever he meets, he turns their minds to Krishna. Jare dekha tare kaha Krishna upadesh. But universal compassion is the hallmark of the true spiritual master. Just like Brahmaji taught Narada, Narada taught Vyasdevji. Vyasdevji taught Shukdevji. Shukdevji instructed Parikshit. So this unbroken parampara carries the living current of divine knowledge. Look at Prabhupada ji. He never discriminated between his disciples. Whoever showed interest, he took them, he trained them. And that is why everyone became happy. And the movement spread like wildfire all over the globe. Because what Prabhupada ji is trying to do, what Narad ji does, is teaching the art of loving service, which is bhakti. Shri Rupa Goswami ji, he defines pure devotional service as anukullena Krishna anushilanam bhakti ruptama. So favorably cultivating loving service to Krishna without any material motive. So there are two kinds of activities, the positive action, the negative action, pravritti, that is positive, doing what pleases Krishna, and nivritti, which is negative, avoiding whatever displeases Krishna. So bhakti yoga is not inaction. It is not meditation. It is dynamic cultivation, engaging the body, mind, words in Krishna's service. How? By words, the devotee performs kirtana, glorifying the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. By mind, he always remembers the Krishna's pastimes. And by body, he serves the Guru, the devotees, with faith. So when these three work in harmony under the direction of a bona fide spiritual master, one's entire life becomes spiritualized. So there are two guiding lights for us, Krishna and the spiritual master. Krishna, situated in the heart as Paramatma, directs the sincere seeker towards a genuine spiritual master. The Chaitya Guru directs towards the Shiksha Guru, the Diksha Guru. And through that Guru, Krishna gives practical guidance. Like it is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Guru Krishna Prasade Paye Bhakti Lata Bija. What it means is, by the mercy of Guru and Krishna, one receives the seed of devotional service. So once Srila Prabhupada ji, he wrote a letter to one of his disciples, and he writes there that there is no greater mantra than the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. When I chant Radha Krishna or Hare Krishna, all my dangers go immediately. Now, which other mantra can be more effective than Hare Krishna? So he further explained, Krishnarthe Akhila Cheshta. A true devotee takes all responsibilities for Krishna's sake, even amidst personal inconvenience. That spirit of sacrifice is what keeps the movement of bhakti alive. So from karma yoga to bhakti yoga, this is a gradual evolution. The difference between the two is simple yet profound. In karma yoga, activity is done. It is mixed with material desire. Do it for Krishna. But in bhakti yoga, pure service, without desire for gain or liberation. No desires at all. Desireless. Only desire, Krishna has to be happy. So most households, the devotees begin as karma yogis, balancing duties and devotion, studies and bhakti. But through hearing from bona fide Guru, they gradually rise to pure bhakti, where every thought, every word, every action is for Krishna. Even Brahmā had the desire to create and dominate, but by performing tapa, the austerities, and following the Lord's instructions, he attained pure devotion. So bhakti yoga is both means and the goal, beginning with mixed motives, ending with selfless. This is where, when His Holiness Harivilas Maharaj was speaking on these two verses, he highlighted the importance of the responsibility of preachers. He says, Srila Prabhupada wrote to his disciples that Krishna consciousness movement is meant to challenge both karmis and jnanis, showing the world that real peace comes only from loving Krishna and nothing else, which is a fact. So he urged his followers, when Krishna gives you more responsibility in his services, never give it up. Take it as his mercy. So preaching is not just about speaking. It is about living what we teach. Every devotee must hear Bhagavad Gita, must hear Srimad Bhagavatam daily. Retain the essence and share it with others sincerely. In today's online world, digital world, the listening can be, the Shravanam can be digitally, and the preaching can be again digitally, sharing the recorded lectures to everyone. So we retain the essence and share with others. And this has to be done sincerely. So the conclusion, Narad Muniji stands as the eternal example of what it means to be a disciple, a preacher, and a pure devotee. He did not seek liberation, power, prestige. He only sought the opportunity to serve Krishna and his spiritual master. And because of that humility, that selfless love, Brahma declared him the most beloved son. So let us all, Hare Krishna, let us all aspire to follow Narada's footsteps, cultivating good behavior, humility, sense-control. Engaging every action is Krishna's service and spreading his holy name fearlessly throughout the world. To become dear to Guru and Krishna, one needs no great qualification, only a pure heart, eager to serve without any selfish motive.